In this video, you will learn how to group multiple interfaces into a zone to simplify firewall policies. By creating multiple VLANs and adding them to a zone, we can just use the single zone object as a source interface in a firewall policy, rather than having to reference each interface separately. Zones can also group many other kinds of interfaces in addition to VLANs, such as physical ports or IPsec tunnels. First, go to Network Interfaces and select Create New Interface in order to create your first VLAN. Enter a name and set the type to VLAN, the interface to LAN, enter a VLAN ID, and set the role to LAN. Assign it a manual IP, and enable the DHCP server. Save the interface. Next, create another by making the same selections, with a new name, VLAN ID, and IP. Be sure to enable DHCP. Finally, create a third VLAN. Name, VLAN ID, IP, DHCP. Save the interface, and review the interface list to see the VLANs that you created. Still in Network Interfaces, select Create New Zone. Name the zone, and add the newly created VLANs to it. Leave Block Intra-Zone Traffic enabled to prevent communication between the VLAN interfaces. Note: interfaces that are already used in a firewall policy cannot be added to a zone. Now go to Policy and Objects, IPv4 Policy, and create a firewall policy that will allow any VLAN in the zone you created to access the Internet. Set the incoming to your zone, and the outgoing to the Internet-facing interface. Configure the rest as needed, and save your policy. Devices and users within the VLANs contained in the zone will now all have access to the Internet. As new VLANs or interfaces are created in the future, they can be added to the VLAN zone without having to modify your existing firewall policies. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, click here to subscribe. And you can read a written version of this recipe at cookbook.fortinet.com.